Yes. First of all, won Miami. What a day, fans, and it's great. Hockey won last night. The women won before us, and obviously we want to finish it off and want hockey to finish their part off tonight as well. But just a great weekend for Miami athletics, and just want to continue to build off this win. But just happy with from the start to finish. I thought our guys competed, played hard. From start to finish. And it's not always pretty, but when we have our entire team, I really like this group, and it was great to get Dalonte James back today, and obviously Makai and Dede are just playing at a high level, and when those guys do that, we're a tough team for sure.
Where would you rank this game today compared to the rest of the games you played this year?
Yeah, it's up there. This is the first, to be honest with you, because we haven't had James really all year. This is the first game that we've had everyone in practice this week. On Thursday was the first time we had our entire roster. But this is definitely overall performance, one of our better games of the year. But we want to build off of this. You obviously see what Dalonte can do from an offensive standpoint, how he's able to space the D, and what James Beck can do around the block. And, we're just getting and hopefully, we can get Javen back in the mix as well and just take off from here. But we're going to take one game at a time. But this was a big win for us.
Coach, it seemed like Dalonte was on a minutes restriction tonight, or just not playing as much. Just how are you going to manage that going forward?
Yeah, it's tough because I want him out there, but we have to be watchful of him because we don't want him to do something too soon to where we lose him for the season, but also we don't want him to jeopardize his future. So at the end of the day, we're going to monitor him, make sure he's doing the necessary things to continue to play.
You score 90. You hold the max highest scoring team down a little bit. You had a great assist to made basket ratio. What pleased you the most about the game today?
I just think, like I said, both sides of the ball. This was a complete game. I tried to keep those guys out, but they continue to press, and we had some careless turnovers there that allowed them to score more points. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy with the overall performance, and our defense is just getting better. I think you're just seeing a team that's getting better defensively, and hopefully that will continue to happen because we have a tough slate ahead in regards to going to OU on Tuesday.
Coach, Daquan Plowden was held to just 8 in this game. What was the game plan against him?
Man, I thought, Coach Reynolds had a great idea to start Precious on him. And I think Precious did a good job of just making him score over the top. And then when Precious was out, I thought the collective group did a great job of, continue to do that where, not allowing him to have angles, and making him score over the top. And then not allowing him to get second chance points because he's a good rebounder as well. So I just thought the guys did a great job. All the guys who guarded him tonight did a great job defending and staying down and making their team score in a half-court setting.
So you come back in your first game, and Miami scores 90 points. Coincidence?
Honestly, no. It's not a coincidence. It's just the playing together for real. Like what Coach always preaches about in practice and sharing the ball. We had a lot of assists tonight, and that's something we want to keep up, despite the turnovers.
Just being gone for those games, just first, how hard was that? And then also, was there anything that you watched in those games that made it easier to come back into the fold?
I must say, it was, that's the most I ever set out, in all my 23 years of playing basketball. So that was something, I had a lot of support from the coaching staff, the team, players making sure that I'm up, asking how I'm feeling. So that was part of the big reason for me staying uplifted. I just stayed getting my body right while I was down, basically lifting and doing whatever I can with the leg that I did have that was working.
When did you find out that you were going to be able to come back today, and describe your feeling when you first got that news?
Honestly, it happened it was in practice yesterday. Coach O wanted me to see how it felt on it. I told him, despite the little pain that I got going through it, I feel like I can manage it, and I managed it well.
It seemed like you were on a minutes restriction there, just not playing as much as you usually do. How long do you think that'll last?
It's not gonna last real long, I must say. We got a job to do. We trying to get to Cleveland.
What was the difference in the energy with the team? Everybody. I mean, obviously having you guys back, having James Beck back, he brought a lot of energy. But it was a different kind of energy than we've seen from this team, jumping out like you did, shooting the ball as well as you did to start this game.
Yeah, I could just say like it was just like I feel like the guys like when I was out I feel like they went to a slump like that. I feel like they just felt bad for me. Like I didn't need that. Like at the end of the day, you still got a job to go do on game night. So I just feel like me being back just brought the energy back more, and we got to keep it rolling.
Makai briefly lost his spot in the starting lineup a few games back, and now he's back in, and it seems like he's playing as well as he has. I mean, what do you think about that?
Honestly, Makai, he's one of the best point guards I ever played it with. Like in my career, I must say him and Dede and Isaiah, they good point guards. Kai can do anything when he got a clear head.
Quite a welcome back. 14 points, 4 rebounds. Talk about getting going in those first few minutes.
It was just I go to positions that I know I can score the ball, like the offensive rebounds or the rebounds. I just do my strengths, and that's how to do overboard, especially with my leg being down right now a little bit. I do what I can.